Hello friends, I welcome you all in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start our discussion on UGC NET Paper 1. So in this very video we will be discussing most expected MCQs, and these MCQs will be the previous year questions which have been asked in the UGC NET examinations. This is for the December 2025 examinations. So let's get started with the very first question. The question is, a history teacher wants to create an interactive timeline showcasing the evolution of different art movements over centuries. Which tool would best support the creation of this multimedia presentation? So the correct answer over here would be Prezi, the option first. Okay, Prezi is, as you can see here, is a AI based tool used for making presentations. Okay, whereas when we talk about Adobe Illustrator, then we know it is a graphic application. It is used for creating logos, icons, etc. Talking about Flipgrid is like a video discussion platform where students and educators create and share short videos. And the Google Forms, as we all know, it is used for gathering data through survey, questionnaire, etc. Okay, so this was the first question. Now the second question is, what is the full form of CBOD? CBOD, the full form of CBOD is carbonaceous biochemical oxygen demand. Carbonaceous biochemical oxygen demand. Okay, next question. Which of the following statements regarding artificial intelligence is or are correct? Statement A, AI system can be used in email spam filters. This is correct statement. It is indeed used in email spam filters. Option B, AI systems are capable of analyzing uncertain information. Yes, this is correct statement. And third option says, an AI system is a system for capturing, storing and displaying data related to positions on Earth's surface. No, this is incorrect statement, as this is the feature of GIS, Geographical Information System. Okay, so here our correct answer would be A and B. So this is incorrect statement. Our correct answer would be A and B. Okay, now moving to the next question, question number 4. We have to consider the following statements about nitrous oxide. Okay, nitrous oxide. First statement says it causes acid rain. No, it is incorrect statement. Second, is a laughing gas. Yes, it is a laughing gas. Is carcinogenic? No, it is not carcinogenic. Fourth statement, is a greenhouse gas. Yes, it is a greenhouse gas. Next, is a criterion air pollutant? No, it is not an air pollutant. So our correct answer would be B and D. Okay, now moving to the next question. Dash is the assessment which may also be seen as informal. Okay, which assessment may also be seen as informal? So first of all, we have to know which are the types of assessment. Okay, first is diagnostic, second formative, and third is summative. Okay, let's zoom it out. In diagnostic assessment, teachers identify students' current knowledge of a subject, their skill set and capabilities, and clarify the misconceptions before teaching them. Okay, whereas in formative assessment, it is more like providing feedbacks, okay, during instructional process, like giving homework exercises, having question and answer sessions. Okay, and summative assessment, it is like after having completed the learning process, it provides information and feedback related to the teaching learning process. Okay, like having the end term examinations, or you can say final examinations, etc. So here the correct answer would be formative assessment. Okay, the correct answer would be formative assessment. Now moving to the next question, question number 6. A collection of students' work in an area showing growth, self-reflection and achievements is known as, portfolio. It is very easy question. And moving to the next question, question number 7. Among these, which is the outermost layer of atmosphere? So first of all, let's discuss the layers of atmosphere. Okay, right here we have Earth. Here we have Earth. Above Earth we have troposphere, the first layer, second stratosphere, third mesosphere, fourth thermosphere, and the last is exosphere. And the given options are stratosphere, mesosphere, troposphere and thermosphere. So among these, the given option, the outermost layer would be thermosphere. Okay, thermosphere, as exosphere is not mentioned in the option. Now moving to the next option, next question, question number 8 is choose the wrong statement. Okay, first option says JPEG, it stands for Joint Photographic Exchange General. No, it is an incorrect statement. JPEG stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. Next, FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. It is correct statement. Option C, GUI stands for General User Interface. No, it is Graphical User Interface. Okay, next statement, FAT, it stands for File Allocation Table. Yes, it is correct statement. It stands for File Allocation Table. So our correct answer would be B and D. B and D. So we have to find out the wrong statement. A and C would be the wrong statement. Okay, now moving to the next question, question number 9. Arrange the following 4 stages of communication in a proper sequence. First is transmission, second encoding, third sender, fourth feedback. So as you can see in this image, the first is sender, second the sender, first sender, he or she sends the message and the message is getting encoded. Now the message is passed to the receiver and he decodes the message. Okay, and then after, receiver provides the feedback to the sender. So this is the overall communication process. So our so our correct statement would be, first will be the sender, means option C would be at the first. So here we have seen only option A, means option number 1 has C as the first option. Okay, C, then followed by B, means sender sends message via encoding it. Okay, then message gets transmitted. Okay, A, and then it is received by receiver and he provides the feedback. So our correct statement is CBAD. Moving to the next question. Question number 10. Which one of the following ancient sites in India is known for oldest form of human communication? Okay, options are Dholavira, Bhimbetka, Ropar, Sinoli. So the correct answer over here would be Bhimbetka. Bhimbetka, as we know, is renowned or famous for its prehistoric rock shelters, which are tens of thousands of years old, and these rock shelters are having paintings over there, which are considered to be the oldest form of human communications. Through paintings, people were used to have communications between them. So it is considered as the oldest form of human communication site. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Question number 11. Which, according to UGC Regulation 2018 on plagiarism, a student will have to submit a revised thesis for which of the following similarities of thesis. Okay. UGC in the year 2018 released a detailed regulation on plagiarism. What the regulation says, it is here highlighted in this image. Okay. See, there are 4 levels of plagiarism. There are 4 levels of plagiarism: level 0, level 1, level 2 and level 3. Level 0 accept the similarity up to 10%. Level 1 accept the similarity between 10 to 40%. Level 2 accept the similarity between 40 to 60%, and level 3 above 60% similarities. Okay. There are penalties under each levels. Okay. Like the question here says a student will have to submit a revised thesis. So here, as you can see, in level 1, under level 1, a student will be asked to submit revised script or thesis within a stipulated period not exceeding the 6 months. So between 10 to 40% similarities or plagiarism, a student will have to submit a revised thesis. Okay. We have to find out the 10 to 40% percentage here, between 10 to 40. Okay. So option 12 will come under 10 to 40 bracket. Option B will also come under this bracket. So here our correct answer would be A and B. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Question number 12. Question says, an economics teacher wants to create an infographics to explain supply and demand to her students. Which of the following tools would be most suitable? So it's a very simple question. We all know it's Canva. Canva is used to make infographics or presentations, templates, etc. Here, as you can see the image, this is the interface or dashboard of Canva. Now moving to the next question. Question number 13. The acronym SWAM represents, means here we have to find out the full form of SWAM. As you can see, SWAM stands for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. So here our correct answer would be option C, option 3, Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. Let's discuss some more points about SWAM. Zoom it out. SWAM, what is it? It's a program initiated by Government of India, and it is designed to achieve the 3 cardinal principles of education policy. Okay, the principles of access, equity and quality. Okay, there are 4, the courses which are hosted on SWAM portal are in 4 quadrant. First, video lecture. Second, specially prepared reading materials. Okay. Third, self-assessment test. And fourth, online discussion forums. Okay. And to ensure the best quality, content which are produced and delivered over SWAM, the 10 national coordinators have been appointed. These are the 10 national coordinators. You have to remember the names of these coordinators. Okay, these are appointed to ensure the best quality content that is delivered on the SWAM portal. Okay, next question. In ancient India, Ujjain was famous for the study of Ujjain was famous for the study of astronomy. Okay, Ujjain was particularly, as we know, was the famous for study of astronomy and mathematics. Okay, it was an important center for scholars. Okay, like great mathematicians and astronomer called Aryabhat was also associated with this city Ujjain. Okay, now moving to the next question. How many Millennium Development Goals were adopted by United Nations? Okay, the options are 8, 7, 5 and 10. Okay, as we know, there were 8 Millennium Development Goals which were adopted by United Nations in the year 2000 with an aim to reduce poverty and improve the living standards of people of the world, and it was to be achieved by the year 2015. Okay, and there were how many Millennium Development Goals? There were 8 Millennium Development Goals. The correct answer would be 8. And the 8 Millennium Development Goals were, you can see some of them, all 8 of them are mentioned here. We can discuss some of them, like developing a global partnership for development, eradicating poverty and hunger, achieving universal primary education, and so on. These were to be achieved by 2015, but somehow it failed to achieve the target, and that's why we have the United Nations has launched Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, about which we will discuss in next slide. Now moving to the next question. So we have to match list 1 with the list 2. Okay, list 1 says there are few ICT terms and we have to match it with these descriptions mentioned over here. Let's find out the easiest one, biometrics. Okay, biometrics, what could be the answer? Biometrics verifies the data comes from a secure and trusted sources and works with encryption to strengthen internet security. Is it so? No. Relies on certain unique characteristics of human beings such as retina scan. Yeah, this can be the answer. B matches with 2. So here 2 options are having B as option 2. Next, identifies which device is connected at a given IP address. Okay, let's wait. Now read the next. Identifies where on the network a device is located. So we have read all the 4 statements. Now let's match it one by one. Option A, authentication. Authentication is related with option number 3. Verifies the data comes from secure and trusted sources and works with the encryption to strengthen the internet security. So here we can see option number 2 has A matches with 3. So here our correct answer would be B. Okay, our correct answer would be B. Now match other options as well. IP address, option C matches with option 4. Identifies where on the network a device is located, and MAC address, it matches with option 1. Okay, identifies which device is connected at a given IP address. Okay, now moving to the next question. The Sanskrit Commission 1956-57 was headed by. Okay, Sanskrit Commission, as it was appointed by Government of India for supporting and popularizing Sanskrit education, and it was headed by Suniti Kumar Chatterjee. Suniti Kumar Chatterjee. Okay. Now moving to the next question. We have to match list 1 with list 2. List 1 with list 2. List 1 says the sustainable development goals and list 2 says the goal number. Let's first discuss the sustainable development goals. The sustainable development goals, as we know, it was launched in the year 2015 by United Nations, and it is to be completed by 2030. There are total 17 sustainable development goals, okay, which are set for the countries to achieve. Okay, now option number 1 A says zero hunger. Zero hunger, as we can see, it is from SDG number 2. So option A matches with 3. Sustainable cities and communities. Sustainable cities and communities you can see in the SDG goal number 11. So it matches with option number 4. Option number C says affordable and clean energy. Affordable and clean energy, it is here in the goal number 7. So it matches with option number 2. And climate action, as you can see, it is in goal number 13. Climate action, goal number 13. So our correct answer would be A, 3. A has 3 only in one option. B matches with 4. C with 2. C with 2 and D with 1. Okay, so our correct answer would be 1. Now next question. Which among the following are the renewable energy resources? Okay, options are biodiesel, nuclear energy, solar energy, hydroelectric energy and wind energy. So as we know, the renewable sources of energy are biodiesel, solar energy, hydroelectric energy and wind energy. So our correct answer would be C, D, E and A. Okay, now moving to the last question of today. An IP address consists of options are 16-bit integer, 32-bit integer, 64-bit integer and 96-bit integer. You can see the example of an IP address over here. It consists of 4 parts: first, second, third and 4 part, and each part has 8 bits. Okay, so total there are 40 bits. Okay, so our correct answer would be, so overall there are 32 bits. So our correct answer would be 32-bit integers. Okay, so these were the 20 questions. Thank you. We will meet in the next video. Okay.